Welcome to the second annual Pinball Industry Awards. I'm David Dennis, host of Silverball Chronicles, a pinball history podcast on the Pinball Network. I'm also a member of the PIA Governing Committee. Tonight, we recognize those creators of the Silver Ball who showcased exemplary work in 2021. And this year, we're doing something a little bit different, where I am presenting the coveted Crystal Trophy.
Did it work?
I think we got it.
Trophy? Are you serious? What, I finally get to do something important on this damn network, and you two egomaniacs take over again. This is, you know what, Greg Bone? Jurassic Park sucks.
Hey, we're in. I'm sorry, David Dennis. Look, this is what we do. This is a pinball award show, and we are the original host of the Pinball Award Show. Right?
Kind of our thing.
We had to do it. It's our baby. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. I think there's only one good way, perfect way to start this show off, Greg. You know what to do.
Let's kick this shit. Live from somewhere in Indiana. Tonight, we celebrate the pinball accomplishments of 2021. The Pinball Network presents the second annual Pinball Industry Awards. Introducing your hosts for the evening, pinball's favorite wankers, Greg Bone and Zach Meny.
Hey, we're happy to be back. This is Greg. My name is Zach, and we're here to present to you the 2021 Pinball Industry Awards.
The second annual Pinball Industry
Awards.
Awards.
We did it last year. I missed these people.
I did too.
Oh, except for that one. I didn't miss him.
Stay off the queue.
I don't think I have any enemies right now. I also miss, I'm glad that the team is back together.
Yes.
Because there's no better.
No.
The Miss Announcer Lady. We love you.
She's been with us
stop.
since the beginning.
She has.
You boys sure do know how to make a paid voiceover artist blush. And looking dapper yet again this year.
No, that was nice.
She's not wrong.
Yeah, it was nice. Nice of her. Before we begin this whole thing, I've got it's house cleaning, right? I got to do something real fast. We're going to do some thank yous. Right now, I want to thank, let's just start with you. How's it going? I want to thank you. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the ongoing support, not of only Greg or myself or Flipping Out or the Straight Down the Middle, TP. Just thanks.
Yes.
Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for loving pinball. Also want to thank our sponsors, Trophy Depot.
Oh, Trophy Depot, the freaking awesomest crystals in the
That's where
world.
the crystals come from. Also want to thank Flipping Out Pinball for supplying the studio here.
Yes.
I think.
The Flipping Out Pinball Studio.
Oh, boy.
Located in Southern California.
Yeah, somewhere in Indiana. And then we also want to thank the Pinball.
Spruce it up.
The Pinball Network. We got to thank the Pinball Network.
Yes.
They're the ones that throw this whole thing. And we didn't do much this year besides this ceremony. So
TP kind of took over everything.
They're big this year.
They are.
They've got all kinds of streamers and podcasters and everything. Nicely done. That thing could not be done without each and every one of your help. Also, the game creators, the manufacturers, the people who actually design these things, whether it's code or the layout or the animation, you name it. Even the people on the line that are hammer.
Yeah.
Do they still use hammers on lines?
Oh, I'm sure they got a hammer something. Maybe a rubber mallet.
I also want to thank the Pinball Industry Awards Governance Committee. There's a select people that made sure that this thing, the rules were legit, the voting is legit, and everything is up to par. So I want to thank those people. Is there anybody else I want to thank besides your mom?
Oh! It's not a straight down the middle production without a mom joke.
Early. Okay, so here's how this thing's going to work. I'm going to try to get through this fast so that we can enjoy the show.
Yes.
We're going to give away all types of awards tonight. One of them is going to be a game award.
I thought we were giving away prizes for I got excited.
You win a banner. You win a translator. No, we're going to give away game awards. What does that mean, Greg? Let's see if he knows. Game awards.
What do you mean?
Game award, like best layout.
Yeah.
Best art.
Oh, you want me to name them all?
No, I'm just saying. What are they, Greg? All right, so we're gonna give away best in show's the big one.
Yes.
That's the Grand Poobah.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the good
Finale.
one. You like best sound. I know why.
Yeah.
Jerry.
Jerry don't win. I'm kicking over the podium, kicking the camera over.
So
Might be a short show.
We're going to give some of those. You guys see the crystals. We're going to give away those. Also, Excellence Awards. What are Excellence Awards, Greg?
It's things like your podcasters.
Okay, you're doing better
your
with that.
photography.
Yeah.
Yes, it's
What
an
else?
excellence. It's the people that create.
The people that create.
The people that create.
We create because we love.
Yes.
Really? I mean, it all comes down to that.
Yeah.
So we got the Excellence Awards. There's a new category in the Excellence Awards.
Ooh, what's
New
that?
category. Excellence in pinball social media.
Ooh.
Social media is a big thing now.
Yeah.
Right? That has a lot of influence, just like a video or just like a podcast or a stream
Pretty
does.
much.
Social media has a lot of influence, positivity, amount of content that's given to the people. So there's a lot of social media providers in pinball. So the Pinball Industry Awards thought, why don't we add that category?
It's almost kind of like an all-around award.
I like it. Now, these winners were voted upon by pre-vetted media judging panels. Blah, blah, blah. So what does that mean? Basically, we take media members, personalities, people who do podcasts or who write, who photograph.
Yeah.
They're eligible to become judges for these award ceremonies.
I like
The committee then goes through and makes sure they're legit and they're really providers and they know what they're talking about. Right?
Yes.
It's not your mailman.
Yes.
They know what they're talking
Yes.
about. So they vote for the Game Awards. This year we changed it up a little bit though. Remember last year? It was just TPN voting on those excellence awards.
yes.
This year, Greg,
Yes.
all of these media providers can vote.
Which I like.
It makes it more fair,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
What I love about it though, we've come to find out there was more non-TPN voting judges than there was TPN members.
Yes.
So this
Which was
truly
nice.
is a good representation of what people want to honor and recognize.
Well, and they were very much asked to be very unbiased, to actually look at the games for
Yeah,
what they are. Not
objectively.
your favorite, not the what you feel, but really look at it and dive into it, which was what we did last year with
Yeah.
TPN members. But this year, opening up to the media, the same criteria applied.
Yeah, we are. There's other awards out there, but this is more like a Critics' Choice or
It is.
an Expert Choice Award
Yes.
to recognize. We had it last year. People loved it. It's where you vote. You vote for what's going to be inducted into the Pinball Machine Hall of Fame.
I like that category.
Oh, remember Meteor last year?
Yes.
Wizard of Oz, Lord of the Rings. We're going to see who gets in 2021. There may be a little surprise or two there. I'll say that much. So we're honoring the new and old on that. Also, we have one more new category here. So we've got the old, the new. We got the Excellence Awards, the media people. We got the Game Awards. We're going to be giving away what we're calling the Harry Williams Pinball Legacy Award. What is that, Greg?
It's an all-around
Lifetime achievement.
lifetime achievement.
Lifetime achievement. He
Yeah.
was going to say, he was going to get there, I promise. So we're going to recognize it's basically the Crystal's version of a Lifetime Achievement Award.
It is.
Recognizing somebody whose career spans and really changed this industry immensely.
Which I think is honestly one of the most important awards of the evening.
Oh, really?
Yeah, people have called for it for a long time. Everybody's wanted that lifetime achievement. And I'm kind of curious about who made that.
We'll talk about it. Yeah, we'll talk about it later. I can tell you the person I voted for didn't win. Maybe next year. Maybe
I want to know who won.
next year.
Why do you know?
A heck of a year, 2021. We got through 2020. We thought that was
Yes.
going to be the year of doom, but
Yep.
2021 hit us right in the face, too.
It did.
We had a lot of good things, though.
We did.
A lot of games came out.
Yeah, Stern released a lot of games.
They always do.
Multimorphic released
Mor-
a few games.
We'll see those tonight. Yeah, absolutely.
Spooky Pinball 2-for-1 deal.
Oh, the twofer.
Yes.
2-for-1. I got one of those. We were just playing that.
And we saw another game come out from American Pinball.
We did. But what about Chicago Gaming?
Yeah, we had some things. Haggis, Chicago Gaming.
Jersey Jack.
We didn't see anything from Jersey Jack.
Our precious Jersey
But
Jack.
again, just like you said, there was some things that happened, parts delays.
Oh my
There's
gosh.
things that
Part shortage.
Yes, out of our control, out of their hands.
Everything is on a boat. That's why I keep we're delaying Mandalorian's on a boat.
But
We can't get enough GNR. It's on a boat.
think the flipping out van would float.
There's only one way to
Drive out that boat, we'll pick games up our damn selves.
Phillips that ass out there. For me, Greg, 2021 was the year of FOMO. Fear of missing out.
I get it.
Man, the prices
Yes.
are nuts on pinball machines right now. You can find used games that are more expensive than brand new games.
I know.
The same thing.
Inventory's low because the
People don't want to wait.
parts.
They don't want to wait.
Nope.
Fear of
Gotta
missing
stop.
out. Fear of FO, missing out, FOMO. Year of yo FOMO.
Yo, FOMO!
Just make sure to keep them in that order, fellas.
Yeah, you got to be careful. I see what you did.
Things get mixed up.
I see what you did. So we had a lot of ups, but we did have some downs. We were
Yes.
still getting through the pandemic. competitive pinball. Still trying to kind of peek out of the cave that it was in, with people getting together and everything.
Seen a lot more leagues, people in their barcades, their local arcades.
2022 is going to be good for that.
Yes, a lot better.
We had some, not to bring it up, we had some losses too. Some really important people that you guys can think of that we lost this year. One in particular, one individual that disrupts everything moving forward.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Someone who literally changed the face of pinball, changed pinball as we know it.
Yeah.
And I think especially as league players or homeowners of pins, that's where that you saw his biggest change and his biggest contribution to the pinball industry and the pinball world.
I'm just thinking right now, the most iconic pinball machines of all time. You got things like Medieval Madness, Attack from Mars, Batman 66, Walking Dead, my favorite game.
Elvira.
And they all have one thing in common. They're all the greats, and they're all coded and programmed by a leader, by a friend, but by a partner. It was Lyman Sheats.
Yes.
We lost Lyman Sheats pretty drastically. We had something
very unexpected.
Just like prepping for this, it would be transparent, real. Like prepping for this, we had some things planned, and then this happened. And it stopped us in our tracks. I can't imagine what pinball is going to be like moving forward without this person, just because he brought so much innovation in what everybody knows as pinball. Yeah. It was him. It was Lyman Sheats.
But not only that, all of the great people that he worked with, all the friends that he had in this community, all the people that he touched. That's another way it's going to be different. Not seeing this man at the tournaments playing that unforgettable, unbelievable stance. You saw Lyman coming from a mile away. You couldn't miss him.
You couldn't miss him. He was quiet. He kept to himself. I was blessed, Greg, to we did a little work with Lyman a couple months ago, and that was the first time he and I have been able to really meet. And I remember telling you, I was like, for some reason, man, I didn't know what Lyman was going to be like. Yeah. It just clicked. Yeah. Like there's something about that just clicked. We got each other. So I could be sad about not having any future time with him or growing that friendship, but I'm blessed to have that moment with him, as I'm sure many of you can have those great memories. We can't say enough about this guy, so we wanted to put together a piece for you all as a remembrance to honor one of pinball's greatest ambassadors, one of pinball's greatest creators, and one of pinball's greatest friends, Lyman Sheats.
Congratulations on winning the World Championship. How old are you to begin with?
26.
Now, is this all you do, or do you have a real life?
No, I have a real life. I'm a software engineer.
All right.
Lyman Sheats is the world champion for the Professional Amateur Pinball Association. He'll defend his crown next week in the International Championships here in New York. Lyman, good morning.
Good morning.
How does one become a pinball champion, a pinball wizard?
Oh, lots of practice, dedication, good level of concentration.
Yeah. This isn't a sport, right?
Yeah, actually it is a sport. There is a select group of people who take it very seriously and consider it a sport.
And then the thing that hooked me was I saw a couple guys when I was in college play 8-ball deluxe, and they won like 12 or 15 credits on it just playing it one time, and then they had to run off to class, and so I was like, oh, okay, and then I played the game and probably play down 12 or 15 credits. I don't know, 5-10 minutes, yeah, something like that. But in that process, I understood what the appeal was. I mean, at least maybe not to them, but to me, and how I just like got kind of hooked on pinball after that. Each game that I've worked on has been a big part of my life, probably at least a year of my life, and there are relationships and experiences and all parts of my life in each one of those. And I guess in the end it is just a game, but it's also a learning process. But yeah, each one of those games, there's something that I take away from several things. Good experiences with people, working with people, all the memories from working on the games. And then even just coming here, watching people watching people play and get enjoyment out of them. That's the biggest reward for all of them.
My name is Lyman Sheats. I'm a pinball, I'm a software engineer. But I've been working in pinball, programming pinball machines, for almost 30 years. Well, working on this, I get involved like way more than I feel like guy makes rules. Nah, it's about story and engaging the player at an emotional level, and that job becomes a job that I can do this job and I'm going to do this job well.
I guess all of a sudden.
Just edit all the ums and likes.
You leave on that school video.
Thank you later.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you as a hat now.
No.
All right, Lyman, you're
Good job.
You're fantastic, man.
Good job.
That was a hell of a man.
He was. Thank you for everything, Lyman.
Thanks, Lyman. Let's jump over now. Let's start the show out with reminding people what games came out in 2021. A lot of them.
There was a lot of games.
Yeah, a lot of them. So let's do a little roundup now and show you guys what all games are eligible for a crystal tonight.
The 2021 game nominees are Godzilla by Stern Pinball, Halloween by Spooky Pinball,
This isn't a game to him.
Jurassic Park, The Pin by Stern Pinball, Led Zeppelin by Stern Pinball, Legends of Valhalla by American Pinball, Shoot and Scoot by Multimorphic, Silver Falls by Multimorphic, Sorcerer's Apprentice by Multimorphic, The Mandalorian by Stern Pinball, Ultraman by Spooky Pinball. Wait, no Punny Factory?
Few unique games in there.
Yeah, some funky ones in there.
Yeah, different this year.
Hey, look, I've got 3 or 4 of those games.
You have them all. Don't lie.
Collect them all. Bye. Absolutely. Let's jump into the awards, Greg. What are we going to give away first? We're going to give away a Crystal 4. We're going to do a game, a media member. What do you want to give?
We're coming out strong. Something that is one of the most important things on any pinball machine, and that is the art.
Then again, it's the same thing we did last year. But hey, we're coming out with the best art for the back glass in the cabinet. Who do you think's going to win that one? There's a lot of good art. Packer had a couple, or he had one. Packer had Godzilla. We had Martinez on Mandalorian. The LE Mandalorian back glass.
LE Mandalorian's a little fantastic.
A lot of people like the Ultraman, that kaiju animation. A lot of people.
Halloween. If I'm allowed to say, am I allowed to say my favorite?
Yeah, why not?
Halloween. I love it.
I think it got my vote. It's really good. It's going to be hard to pick. But we're going to show you the top nominees for the 2021 Pinball Industry Awards Best Art, Back Glass, and Cabinet.
Best Cabinet and Back Glass Art. Godzilla by Stern Pinball. The Mandalorian by Stern Pinball. Ultraman by Spooky Pinball.
Well, there you have it, Greg. Audience, were they worthy of the top nominees? I think so.
3 fantastic artists.
Jeremy Packer's always in these top art categories.
Dude just cranks. He's like the Stephen King of art.
The Stephen King of art.
Just cranking it out.
That really fits. Also, we had Randy Martinez, Mandalorian.
Randy.
We knew that
strong
was coming.
showing.
Strong showing.
Beautiful.
Let's have Randy do some more artwork in pinball.
Oh, he's going to work it.
And then the renowned Matt Frank that did the artwork for Ultraman Kaiju Rumble.
Thank you, Matt. Fantastic.
Did you like that? That was a bright, nice package.
It fit.
It did fit.
It fit.
Who's going to win this thing? Let's drum roll.
Anticipation.
Oh, the Crystal for Best Art, Back Glass. Back Glass and Cabinet goes to
Godzilla! Zombie Yeti.
Oh, he wins again. Doesn't he already have a couple crystals? I think it's the 3rd crystal.
But does he like it?
Jeremy, bud, congrats.
Love it.
Oh, next time I see him, he's going to rest his head on my breast.
And I don't care what color green Godzilla is.
A little too green.
It was still gorgeous.
The Haters Yeti.
Yeah, okay. Oh, wow, a little strong. She's coming in hot there.
Hope she wasn't talking about me.
Yeah, no joke. All right, so that was Best Art Cabinet Back Glass. I want to give away another art award. Let's give another crystal away. Let's keep it with the art this time. Sticking with art. Is Jeremy Packer going to win another one? This one, Greg, is for the playfield art.
And I like the separation because playfield can drastically differ from your back glass and your playfield. I like this category.
Well, plus they do, when they do these packages, they kind of do them cabinet separate from playfield.
Yes.
They really kind of, I don't know which order they do it, but who's going to win this one? A lot of dynamic ones again. I still think it's going to kind of come down to those usual suspects. Like Halloween, I like the cabinet back glass more than I like the playfield.
The playfield doesn't really do it a lot for me on that, but
yeah, I know who's not going to win. Multimorphic. How about that? Because their playfield is an LCD screen. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
But your nominees for Best Playfield Art are
Best Playfield Art. Godzilla by Stern Pinball. The Mandalorian by Stern Pinball. Ultraman by Spooky Pinball.
I think I know what's going to happen here. What do we got, Greg, for best art on the playfield?
Hachu, hachu, kaju.
What the hell was that? A late night infomercial with so many knives or something.
And the winner for best playfield art goes to no other than...
Is he going to win another one? Jeez, there it is.
Godzilla Zombie Yeti!
Jeremy Packer, that's 4.
How could you not? 4. That entire package, we talked there that there is a separation, and there is.
I really like the playfield there.
But this was fantastic.
I really like the Zinnians in the middle there.
Yes.
Godzilla whipping his tail there.
Love it.
Yeah,
Color composition.
Look good. Do we have any more art categories we're going to give away? Well, technically, another form of art is photography.
It is.
Photography. So why don't we give away the first Excellence Award tonight? Excellence in Pinball Photography. What do you say?
I like it.
The Pinball Industry Excellence Awards, showcasing exceptional pinball media creation. Excellence in Pinball Photography. Nap Arcade. Orange Photography.
But Greg, a little bit different here. A little bit different. The voters had a concentrated focus this year. Usually we would get like 3 top nominees, 4 or 5 maybe.
Yeah.
They concentrated the efforts to just 2.
Yeah.
Now there was, I will let you guys know, a lot of votes overall. We had over 50, 60 votes from this judging panel. So we did get votes, of course, for people like Christian Larson, XTN.
Very good.
People like Charles Acosta with Pinball Photos, won it last year.
Yes,
won a Crystal last year. But this year, these 2 kind of rose above the top. And I got to say, Nap Arcade.
Yeah, it's kind of
wasn't around here last year.
No,
that was really surprising. So let's see, between Orange Photography and Nap Arcade, who's going to bring home the Excellence Crystal tonight for photography? Who do we got, Greg?
Your Excellence in Pinball Photography.
Holy crap! Look at that! Look,
Nap Arcade, Jason Knapp.
Wow, that's kind of an underdog. I'm not going to lie.
Because I don't know if anybody thinks of Jason as like a full-blown photographer.
No, it's more like a social media blog.
Yes. But when you look at his photos, you know that it's a Nap Arcade. Like when I see specific photos and there's so many, I'm like, oh, that's Nap. Before I even look at the name, I know it's a Nap photo.
I'm so happy for him.
Oh, dude.
He's a great ambassador.
That is awesome. Congratulations.
Voters. Look at the voters.
Yeah.
Nicely
Coming out strong. Yeah. Congratulations,
I will say one of the things that was a little bit different this year, I wasn't part of that committee, but I oversee some of the stuff. What they did this year was a little bit different. Last year there was a meeting, a discussion piece focused around who deserves it, who's going to do this, we're going to do an open vote here. This time, the media judges, they had to simply write it in.
Yeah.
So it's not like you knew that I was voting for Nap verbally. Yeah. They just wrote it in.
You didn't have somebody
get it.
to persuade you or to talk you in or out of something. You literally went with what you felt personally as a voter.
Like yes. So even more recognition and more objectivity there. Nicely done, Nap.
Yes.
Nicely done.
Congratulations.
So what's next? Let's see what's next. Oh man. A little music. You got a little boot scooting boogie. Do you listen? You don't listen to country, do you?
Yeah, I used to listen.
Do you really?
Yeah. I line dance with the best of them.
Oh man, I get made fun of singing a little Tennessee whiskey. What do you know about that Tennessee whiskey?
Yeah, I like Tennessee whiskey. I go old school, like Randy Travis.
Man, oh my gosh, we lost people, but I love that Randy Travis play. I can just see Randy Travis drunk as hell, naked, walking down the street getting a DUI. God. Man, what happened, Randy? What happened? Don't take the girl. Right?
Digging up bones.
Digging up bones.
That's what I liked him.
Oh, this is what people hate, Greg. This is what people hate.
Just talk about pinball, damn it.
You know we're going to have a lot of people in the comments section. These two think they're really funny, don't they? I guarantee you. You're going to have one Dingleberry, I swear to you. He's going to put in there, he's going to put the timestamp of when the awards actually start. Starts at 13:15.
Best music was at 10.14.
There's always that guy. Always that guy.
Yeah.
Let's hope it's not Dennis Creasel. Best music, we've talked about it. We like the hip-hops and stuff as well. A big focus this year on music because we have the likes of a band, Led Zeppelin.
Yes.
We have Blue Oyster Cult and Godzilla. Yeah. Then we even got, who doesn't love the music of Halloween?
Oh! Composition.
I love it. I love it. So let's see the top nominees, Greg, for this year's Best Music.
Best music.
And your winner for best... I gotta stop myself. Because you do remember me saying that if Jerry Thompson did not win this, that this show might come to a quick end, an abrupt halt.
I guess Jerry did do Godzilla.
Jerry did do Godzilla. What do you mean? I guess Jerry did do Godzilla. Jerry did do Godzilla.
Look, Godzilla's going to win it. Let's not joke ourselves. I know it's a kind of faux pas to tell you all who the winners are, but it's an award show. But let's keep it real. Godzilla's going to clean house tonight.
We'll see.
It's going to clean house.
And your winner for best music is...
What is it? Look at that!
Led Zeppelin.
Yes, Led Zeppelin.
You still got it. I mean, Jerry. I love Jerry, but you're going up against Led
can't go
Zeppelin.
up against
You
Led
can't.
No stairway? Fail.
She's right. She is right.
There is a point.
That's kind of a fail. Stairway. There was a couple Led Zeppelin. You like Led Zeppelin?
Makes me maybe read tracks, because if Jerry was in... No.
In between your Randy Travis Spotify list, you listen to Led Zeppelin. Oh man, I thought Mandalorian had a good chance too there. I like the composition in Mandalorian there.
Yes.
All right, let's stick with sound, right?
Yes.
We had our music.
We did.
What comes else with sound? Little sound effects.
Ooh.
Let's kick over to the top nominees for sound effects.
Spinner rips.
What was that one?
Cardi B.
Cardi B.
Best sound effects.
Clear those targets. Multiplier ready. Eject for electric magic.
All right, great. So sound effects.
Oh,
very important.
Very important.
Jerry's on there couple times, but keep in mind, we also have an extra nominee on there as well. It's not just 3 this time.
It's 4.
And why that is because there was a pair that they tied. They tied. I'm not going to tell you which one it was. Wasn't the winner.
Mysteries.
But they tied, so we wanted to recognize that
deserve
Mandalorian. Yes. Godzilla, big showing for Stern. Halloween!
I like the Halloween sound.
Some Halloween. Who's going to win it? Who's going to win Best Sound Effects?
The winner for Best Sound Effects.
It's going to be Jerry.
The crystal goes to Jerry Thompson.
It is Jerry Thompson with the Godzilla.
And I was saying, Jerry Thompson saved the show. I was going to kick that camera over. Save the show, Jerry.
We need to hang out with Jer.
I do. I want to go. Maybe he's at TPF.
It might be.
I hope he's at TPF.
What about Northwest? Let's go to Northwest.
I want to go to Northwest.
You guys want us to go to Northwest Pinball?
Down some good food, some Pinot Noir.
Not shorties, though, right? All right, let's stick with the sound. Sounds are important. We've got our music.
Yeah.
We've got our sound effects. What are we missing? We're missing something.
Call outs.
Oh, jeez. We're missing call-outs. I'm not missing them so much. Let's see your top nominees for this year's 2021 Pinball Industry Award, Crystal, for Best Call-Outs.
Best call-outs.
Reports are coming in that Godzilla may be making his way to another city. Godzilla has entered Tokyo Bay.
Behind those dark eyes lies nothing but death.
All safe! Give that another try. Come back when you need more work.
A lot of good call-outs this year. A lot of good. You're looking around the auditorium/game room and all that. A lot of good call-outs.
There was.
We had Carl Weathers. Who didn't love Carl Weathers?
Love Carl Weathers. You know what? I kind of wish they'd have snuck a few Predator call-outs maybe in there.
That's right.
A little special mode.
I think Carl wins this one. But hey, we also had Halloween. Honestly, I know it gets kind of... I'm glad it made the top 3 because it got some hate when it came out. I love it.
What did I tell you tonight?
You did, and I was like, "That's why you're my best friend."
Yes, I like the call. I'm I'm not mad at all. So
like,
very deserving.
Welcome to Benton. Like I just the blood. It
brings you in. I'm not mad.
I'm not either. That was my personal pick, and we have Godzilla call out. Shoot the lamps.
Yeah, little Brooklyn flair in Godzilla.
That's right. You gotta have that. Yeah. So let's see who's gonna win this year's Crystal for call outs.
Your winner.
Ooh, this could go to anybody,
and
really.
the winner for Best Call-Out, Leroy Jenkins!
Leroy.
Oh, my God! Oh, who's the winner, Greg?
Your winner is the Wamps!
Oh, yes!
Godzilla!
Oh,
congratulations! Some great call-outs. Those fun stuff, man.
That was good. And I like on the, kind of on the speech on that game, you can choose Japanese at the beginning if you want to.
How can you? It's Godzilla.
Cool. That's cool.
Nice little innovation there.
Oh, last night I was trying to script us off, organize everything, and outline everything because you know I'm the consummate professional.
You know what I was doing last night?
I do know you're
6 Miller Lights deep.
That's right. Was that all? Just Miller Lights. I played the 5th. We're gonna jump into. I'm talking about writing. Writing, yes. Right? Now, I'm trying to think. You got websites, articles that are written about pinball. A lot of important stuff for us to read. Some of you like to read. I'm not a reader. That's why we do a video show. Yeah. But a lot of writers in the world of pinball.
Literary works of art.
Absolutely. Dennis Kriesel wasn't in it this year, I don't think. I don't think he wrote any articles. Love you, Den.
He was too busy. You kept him busy.
I did keep him busy. Let's go to see who the top vote getters from the judging panel were for excellence in pinball writing.
Excellence in pinball writing. Nap Arcade. This Week in Pinball.
Oh, the Writers Guild. Oh. The Writers Guild. Isn't there a Writers Guild or something?
Yeah, there's a Writers Guild. I mean, the Screen Actors Guild.
This time we only had, again, a concentrated effort by the judges. They seen 2 that really stuck out.
Got This Week in Pinball, Jeff Patterson and Will Oeding.
Yeah, Jeff hadn't been doing much this year, but TWIP is like, it's a national or recognized thing. They've been doing it forever. Got the deep dives, love the deep dives.
Yes.
And you have again Nap Arcade.
Nap's really stepped it up. Nap's getting ready to be a force. Man. He's gonna be a force.
I'm feeling it. He's been doing the blogs and stuff.
I like it.
Let's see if he can create the upset here. Who's going to win?
Your winner for excellence in pinball writing.
Who's going to get it?
New inductee to the guild.
Oh, the crystal goes to
This Week in Pinball. Jeff Patterson.
Did it. Twip did it. Willow Eddie, nicely done, guys. Nice.
Just play that crystal proud.
Woohoo! All right. Next one is lighting. Oh, lights, camera, action, baby.
Oh. We need good
trying
lighting.
To think. Did Dwight do it? Oh, he did. Mandalorian.
Blinded by the light.
Gotta have those Dwight shows. Absolutely.
Up like a...
You never know that word, do you? I struggle with that too.
Always use a.
I do too. personal hygiene
Everybody,
product.
yes, everybody, yeah. I don't know why.
A Deuce Coupe, like a Deuce. Best lighting effects this year. Let's see our top nominees for best lighting.
Best lighting effects. Godzilla by Stern Pinball. Led Zeppelin by Stern Pinball. The Mandalorian by Stern Pinball.
So this one was a little exciting because one of them may have had a little unfair advantage because they had a slight little innovation.
Well, yeah, but look at GNR last year took it home. This is a
I'm not angry.
Too.
I'm not angry.
I'm not mad either, but it's the Stern show here in lighting effects.
Ooh.
I still love my Dwight.
I do
still
too.
love my Dwight. I think he's going to win it here.
Led Zeppelin?
Well, it's absolutely Godzilla. Godzilla's just going to win everything. Open it up, show them it's Godzilla. Come on.
You think it's Godzilla?
I honestly think they're going to win everything, yes. I just do.
And the crystal for best lighting effects go to
Jeremy Packer.
Oh, you were a loser, Zach. It's Led Zeppelin.
Led Zeppelin. Ray Day in the house.
Good job, guys.
Expression lights, baby.
I like the expression
Did you see the
lights.
expression lights in the new Rush pinball machine by Stern Pinball?
I did.
You can purchase those now at flippingoutpinball.com. Did you know that? Pre-ordered.
Chill.
Pre-ordered yours.
Chill.
You were playing it the other day. Sweet, isn't it?
Bye, bye, bye.
All right. I like Chuck Ernst.
I do like Chuck.
I'm just going to put it out there. I like Chuck Ernst. He does a lot of good. He runs the animations and display over at Stern Pinball.
Does a good job.
Runs a good team.
Does.
Runs a tight ship.
Tight.
Big Elvis fan.
Yeah.
Oh, he does.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, big Elvis fan. You didn't know that?
How you doing, Robert?
Look, me and these people have relationships. You're just drunk.
None of them want to talk to me.
Best animations, display, and effects. Anything stick in your mind? I did like the cut sequences of Mandalorian.
I did too.
Even in Halloween. I like when films are up on that screen. I know it's kind of cheating, but give me those movies.
I enjoyed
like
it.
that kind of
Godzilla
stuff.
I wasn't overly wild about.
Okay. Not that was all composed. I did that.
It was okay.
What about that? I mean, when you're talking display, multimorphic, all these games, they use the whole playfield as the display. They can't win best art.
Talking about an unfair advantage.
I think they're going to win this one. I mean, this is them. So let's jump over to see what your nominees are for best display, effects, and animation. I don't know.
Best animation, display, and effects. Godzilla by Stern Pinball. Sorcerer's Apprentice by Multimorphic. The Mandalorian by Stern Pinball.
And the award for best animation displays.
Let me open the damn. I want to open one. And your award for best animation display and effects goes to. Oh, I just ripped the whole envelope. You do it better. I'm sorry. There it is. Chalk it up, baby. Godzilla! Woo!
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Oh, man.
Winner, winner, lizard dinner.
Lizard dinner. Would you eat a lizard?
I don't know.
Well, you think they're a little tough, like a jerky?
Well, I was hungry.
While you're listening to Randy Travis?
Stuck in the desert with Randy. Drunk.
Drunk.
I'd eat a lizard.
Running away from the police? I'd eat a lizard.
Man, you're hard on Randy tonight.
I love Randy. Excellence in social media. Are you a pinfluencer?
I am. Yeah.
You like that name?
Yeah.
Trademark.
I'll take it. Pinfluencer.
excellence in pinball social media. I think we run a pretty good social media efforts over on Straight Down the Middle.
Do pretty good.
Yeah, I think so.
Flipping Out does pretty good.
Flipping Out does pretty good. TPN does really well.
TPN does very well.
Good representation.
Comes across my feed quite a bit on social media.
Do you hide it? Hide the feature?
Mine's their own TikTokers.
Don't give that away. TikTok. Let's see if we have a big TikTok presence here on your top nominees for social media.
Excellence in pinball social media. Fun with bonus. Nap Arcade. Pinball Degenerates. The Pinball Network.
Oh, a lot of wonderful people there. The Pinball Network is there. I knew it.
They were. Big presents.
I love Pinball Degenerates. Joe Cervino and the crew up there.
I thought you just meant in general. That's a broad. That's a broad spectrum.
That's me.
I could be in there.
So, we had some good Nap again. Is Nap turning into the Keith Elwin of media here?
Ooh.
What is going on? And of course, the tried, the true, the one that's been around, the lovely Steve Bowden with Fun with Bonus.
Steve.
Yeah,
Still my favorite pinball player ever.
Ever.
Wow. Yeah.
He's over at AP now. Let's see what he creates. Actually, he's doing sales and he'll create something.
He'll make something.
All right, Greg. Let's see. We had 4 people.
Yes.
We had 4 people again. At a tie.
Your new category of excellence in pinball social media goes to.
What do we got? Oh,
2 winners.
We had 2. Okay. Wonderful. It means that there was a tie. That's what that means. That there was a tie. Who won it?
Nap Arcade and Steve Bowden!
So well deserved.
I love that. Fun with Bonus is great.
Steve Bowden is a saint.
I love Steve.
He's a saint.
Steve has a unique sense of humor that I enjoy.
Yeah, I like it. He's witty. He's dry.
Very dry.
He's a genius. He had to shield all of the hate that was coming his way over at Deep Root. God bless that man. At least he's in a better place now. Yes. Better place. And Napa is in a really good place.
Yes.
He's taking home 2 crystals tonight.
That's a good show. Because Nap was just kind of that hidden figure in pinball that you looked at, you saw his photos, and he's just slaying it this year.
He's slaying it this year.
Good job.
He's slaying it. Let's see what he brings next year. Let's see what Fun with Bonus brings next year. You think they'll bring some innovation when it comes to social media?
I think so. This award done sparked their drive.
Absolutely. And speaking of innovation, see that if you want to take notes on how to be a good host, just go ahead. Your top nominees for best pinball innovation.
How to be funny and good looking.
How to be likable. are
Best Innovation. Godzilla by Stern Pinball. Halloween by Spooky Pinball. Sorcerer's Apprentice by Multimorphic.
We can't talk innovation without talking Multimorphic. I mean, come on.
Still.
It's true. Multimorphic. Look, Jerry has like the top innovations. He's got a freaking LCD screen. Yes. He's got freaking laser beams on the side of the rails that can track balls in real time.
The award for Best Pinball Innovation goes to...
Is that...
Go, 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 Godzilla!
Yeah, that makes sense. That really does make sense. Congratulations, Stern Pinball.
I mean, look at what they have in there.
Innovation. Yeah, they got a building that destroys down and then the balls come out.
With multiple levels that affect gameplay.
The bridge.
It's one of my favorite. The bridge. Flappy bridge. Still, the little horseshoe magnet thing.
The horse, yeah, I like that with a little tummy grab.
Yep.
Mecha Godzilla.
Tummy grab's better.
We should not be hosting these awards.
We've kept it very clean.
We did.
We have kept it very, very straight.
We haven't had a Demogorgon joke about your mom quite yet. Maybe that was the tummy grab. That was my chance, Greg Bone. My chance. All right, let's shift from best innovation over to something that is near and dear to us. Something we've been doing for can you realize it's been like 4 years we've been doing videography and YouTube videos and pinball videos. That's a long time, man.
Has it only been 4 years?
I think like 5.
5? That's what I was thinking.
Hear that, Dave Fix? We're in.
Our opinion matters.
Oh, a lot of good pinball videos. A lot of new pinball creators out there too. A lot of new video creators.
Trying to take our place, boys.
Come on. Award or no award, it's Zach and Greg. All right, let's see who your top nominees were for best videography.
Excellence in pinball videography. Abe Flips.
Nudging Part 2. Wicked Shimmy. If a ball is about to drain in an outlane, you have a very small time frame in which you might be able to save the ball by shaking the machine from side to side. The earlier you start to shimmy, the more likely you will save the ball. Make sure to take a safe stance. As the ball reaches the outlane, start to vibrate from side to side. You will have a hard time keeping the ball in play. Don't stop until the job is done.
Emoto Arcade.
We are at Midwest Gaming Classic, one of the largest trade shows in Wisconsin, where people of all walks of gaming life come to celebrate their hobbies together under one roof.
Now let's take a look at the player list. All of these players hail from the Chicagoland area. They've battled each other so many times, and let me tell you now, there are some fierce rivalries going on here tonight.
He would kill me if I was in here. Come
Straight down the middle.
Look. You gotta get him something bigger. You gotta complete the collection. And we know Greg Bone ain't gonna buy this himself. So, Merry Christmas, Greg.
Oh my God! Oh, listen! That is nuts!
42nd Street got a big Jim, a walker here, bull shooting son of a gun. Yeah, he big and dumb.
Welcome to Cactus Canyon, stranger.
And your winner for excellence in pinball videography goes to straight down the middle, Zach.
Nice, that's you.
Those are call you Zach Bone.
Zach Bone.
Yeah, some good stuff that we were able to create this year. Exciting. We knocked out some Cactus Canyon video. Short order, fantastic.
Right. Some
Loved
top
it.
10 lists, some B+ reviews.
B+ reviews. I get knocked on that still all the time.
Yeah, thank you, committee, for the vote of confidence there.
And you know what? I will tell you this: that it's one of those things that it's always special to win an award, and especially special when you are our viewers watch us and you vote for us and we win something. But for other respected people of the media to vote for you.
Our peers.
To be voted upon by our peers.
That does mean a lot. Especially being a creator, that does mean the world. Thank you so much, voting judges there.
Yes.
Amoto Harney, our girl. Man.
Fantastic.
She took the
Always
crystal
a winner last year.
Yeah.
Very much deserved.
Good thing Slow-Mo guys weren't here. They'd won another one last year. What about this new guy? New young buck.
Enjoy your win, guys, because you're getting older, and Abe Flips keeps getting more handsome.
I was thinking, I just wasn't going to say it. A little jealousy there, Abe Flips.
Abe's a good-looking guy.
He is. He really.
He ain't no Lincoln.
He reminds me of a young John Stamos. Did you see that nudge video he did? Oh, Made me question things. Speaking of questions, there's going to be a lot of questions as to who you voted into this year's Pinball Machine Hall of Fame. We had some good ones last year. Let's see if they didn't botch this thing and elect to have the wrong ones in. We'll review. We'll tell them how they did. So, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Pinball Industry Awards Pinball Machine Hall of Fame.
Honoring the best from every era. Your voices were heard, your votes were tallied, and now we reveal the Class of 2021 inductees. This is the Pinball Machine Hall of Fame.
Okay, last year, Greg, inducted into the Pinball Machine Hall of Fame for electromechanical was Grand Prix. You're a Grand Prix fan.
Everybody loves Grand Prix.
I want to know, because EMs are tough. There's so many EMs. What do you vote for? Well, they did. And they came up with a decision.
Yeah.
The top vote getter that you guys have inducted into the Pinball Machine Hall of Fame for electromechanical is...
Jungle Queen by Gottlieb.
She's beautiful. She lives in the wild. She is the Jungle Queen.
Oh, man.
I've never
played that one coming?
No. I've never played Jungle Queen.
They're in a lot of tournaments. I see it a lot of. It is a. I don't know EMs. Let's not joke ourselves here.
You can throw almost any EM up there, and I wouldn't have played it. Sorry.
Yeah, I know. I just don't like fixing them. So I'm sorry. But Jungle Queen Gottlieb. Hey, I know you're out of business, damn it. But congratulations on.
I still like
being
Gottliebs.
Yeah. Do you?
Yeah, I do.
Little Freddy.
They're my friends.
Nightmare on Elm Street. All right, let's jump into a little bit closer to before we were born, Greg. Still not when we were born, but the 1970s. 1970s. Let's see who you guys inducted into the 70s era in the Pinball Machine Hall of Fame.
Harlem Globetrotters on Tour by Bally. Gorga by Williams.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. You get a 2-for-1 here, the same amount of votes, so we're inducting both of them. It's Harlem Globetrotters by Bally and Gorgar by Williams.
Everybody like Gorgar. I feel like most everyone's owned a Gorgar at some point.
I don't know.
That to me, when we started, was like an entry-level pin.
It was, absolutely.
That's what everybody owned.
It's when you could get one for $1,000 or under.
Yeah, so that's why it was kind of a go-to game.
Man.
And a Harlem Globetrotter. Who doesn't love Harlem Globetrotters?
I do love it. Do you know I'm going here in a couple days to go see the Harlem Globetrotters?
No, they just came to town in Louisville and I wanted to go. Because I haven't never been. I always wanted to go as a kid.
Did you never went?
I've never gone. I always wanted to go as a kid. I couldn't go.
I'm going to take you to the Harlem.
It was hard to afford those $10 tickets. It was $10 or a box of macaroni. They went to the macaroni, Zach. Went to the macaroni.
Poor Miss Bone, your mom was too busy taking care of me with that money. I charge her a little more than $10 though. So congratulations, Harlem Globetrotters and Gorgar. 1980s, finally, we were born, Greg, in the 80s.
These are our games. This is
we
what
were
actually
born
it's
in
not.
89? I'm going to go with 89s when I was born.
Somebody at home just spit up their beer.
Last year,
Bullshit.
1980s era, it was 8-Ball Deluxe.
Hey.
Quit talking, start talking.
Wasn't the only 8-ball being thrown around in the 80s.
Hell yes.
Keep it real with the times, folks.
Oh, man. Wow. And it kind of explains why this particular machine was inducted and why it was so popular, because it is a trip.
Centaur by Bally.
You kind of had to be high to be designing the art on Centaur.
Jeez.
Boy.
Insane.
Oh, okay, it's a beautiful game. It's a fun game.
Yeah. You know, it's another one. Like so far, I am pleasantly pleased what everybody's doing. Like, it's very well designed. Like, Centaur.
These people know. If they're going to take time to vote in this thing, they know what they're talking about when it comes to pinball. My favorite era, because that's when I grew up, is the 90s.
Yes, it's the games that got us into pinball.
Yes, we need more 90s themes, though.
Just 90s style play. I need it all. I just want it all back.
1990s is a tough one, though. That's the golden. The golden era.
It's your DMDs. It's what we think of as kind of more of a modern pinball. Do you not agree?
I totally agree. Last year, in the 90s, we had Medieval Madness, of course.
Yes.
Do we get Attack from Mars this year, the follow-up? Let's take a look.
Twilight Zone by Bally. Another year, another Popeye snub.
Just as iconic, Twilight Zone. Look at that, Greg.
Wide body.
Absolutely, a wide body into the Pinball Machine Hall of Fame. Nicely done, voting public out there.
But who ever speaks ill of Twilight Zone? Nobody.
Plenty of people.
Oh,
there's plenty of people.
I love it.
Yeah, think. Was it Wason? I think Wason up in Stir lost his mind once because somebody said they loved Twilight Zone is like their favorite.
This is the moment that Wason done stopped watching.
Not much for Pat Lawler in there. So we got Pat Lawler in the show.
Hey, but it's still deserving. It is iconic. It is a very sought after
more nostalgic.
No.
That oozes nostalgia.
So
Twilight
many shots
Zone.
in that game, hidden shots. Like that's probably.
And Paulie. Isn't it her name? Paulie with the extra ball? I don't know. 2000s, this is when you were sneaking. I can't even get the joke out.
It's probably not worth saying this. It's probably hurtful.
It may be. I can just see you in high school right now. Skipping school, under the bleachers, touching yourself with a little mustache. You got a cold beer. You can just see it. Little Greg Bones.
You absolutely could not be further from my high school.
Really?
Like, yes. Oh my God, yeah. I was sitting at my white melamine desk. Melamine, however you say it, you know what I'm talking about.
That's why you were a nerd.
With my clip-on lamp, drawing.
Lamp?
Yeah, clipped onto my desk.
Did you have a trace board?
No, it wasn't a trace board.
Yeah, you had a trace
I drew my
board.
own shit, man.
Bullshit. I had a trace board.
I was on par to be the next Jeremy Packer.
Really? Shit's too red. Little Greg.
I can critique your work, sir, because I'm a fellow artist.
Better go into sales and real estate. Let's take a look. Who'd you guys induct into 2000? Last year was Lord of the Rings. This year it is...
The Simpsons Pinball Party by Stern Pinball.
There's Keith Johnson there.
Oh, the Simpsons Pinball Party.
Hello.
Yeah,
Look at Bolster's in the Pinball Machine Hall of Fame.
You know what's amazing is we created something. My wife goes around every time something happens. She goes, "Hello."
Oh, does she really?
Yes, she does the Bolster call out.
People do that on the phone to me. Like flipping out pinballs. They're like, "Hello."
That's my favorite.
Sometimes it's Joe.
Yeah. No.
The Simpsons Pinball Party. You've owned this game. I've owned this game. Deep game, fun game, very iconic game.
Is very
Makes sense because we had Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Right? People are worried now. They're thinking, all right, so you got Simpsons, you got Lord of the Rings.
We're going to run out of games.
Yeah, there's a dry spell in the 2000s. And my reply to that is mind your own damn business. We'll figure this out. Yeah. We'll figure it out next year. We'll figure it out.
But I will tell you, there was some the games that did come out.
To you love the 2000s games.
Were good games.
Oh my gosh. I did like T3.
Spider-Man. Were you at Steve Bowden? Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
you did remember that Steve Bowden's favorite
games. Yeah,
I'm proud of you, buddy. Let's go to the last era for the Pinball Machine Hall of Fame. That's 2010s. 2010s last year was Wizard of Oz. Who's going to bring it home this year? You may be surprised to find...
Total Nuclear Annihilation by Spooky Pinball.
There's a whole lot of TNA up in here.
That's
look at that.
That is kind of a surprise.
Wow,
That's
Scott Denisi.
That is huge.
I think it's a really smart decision by the voting public because it was a very innovative game. Simple. So you get a throwback, but then you also get the technological advancements of that lighting, the sound.
It's a unique.
It's like a Wizard of Oz.
Very unique.
It's an impactful game that changes things moving forward.
Yes, it kind of changed. That was kind of one of those first real big homebrews to really make it into like I would consider it still a mass production and stuff. So it was kind of one of those points in history that it's kind of memorable.
I think TNA is responsible for maybe the popularity of the homebrew community as it is today.
Yep.
So nicely done, and nicely done, Scott. Didn't he see, bud? Your game is in the Pinball Machine Hall of Fame. Well, that was a great rundown of the Pinball Machine Hall of Fame.
I enjoyed it.
The entries were wonderful. I'll need to play a little bit more Jungle Queen.
Other than Jungle Queen that I don't know about, everything was deserving. I can't argue.
I think they integrated very well all of their choices into this establishment.
Very much.
And integration-wise, we can't talk integration without talking about game integration. Let's get back into the games, Greg. I want to give awards to these new games. Old games. Keep your EMs. Keep your EMs.
Well,
keep your
about LCD screens and broken switches.
I want to see the top nominees for theme integration.
Best Theme Integration. Godzilla by Stern Pinball.
It's Mecha Godzilla.
Totally awesome score.
Halloween by Spooky Pinball. Jurassic Park, The Pin by Stern Pinball. The Mandalorian by Stern Pinball.
In a world under glass. Theme integration is important in pinball.
It is.
Did anything stick out to you this year? We saw those top nominees there. I'm glad to see Halloween's in there.
Halloween stood out.
4, we had some more ties.
We had the hedges.
Oh, the hedges. I like the balcony. The ball getting stuck on the balcony, you knock him off, and then he comes out the balcony.
It's kind of
You got
fantastic.
the pumpkin, you got the moldings for sanitarium.
Just the music.
I think it goes to Halloween here. Maybe Spooky's only win this year.
Spooky got my vote first.
What about Godzilla?
Godzilla was
There's
fantastic.
a lot of integration. Anytime you have one of the most iconic monsters, kaiju monsters, literally bringing buildings down, that's integration. Bridges coming down. Your mom's tummy grab.
Mandalorian.
All kinds of stuff there. But
you got a Grogu.
You got a green monster in the back.
Yep.
He might not move, but for $285 we can change that.
Well worth the price.
You get the mess. You got the Razor Crest. Oh, well, who's going to win it? Let's see. Best theme integration, Crystal goes to. Let's do it again. Godzilla!
Bringing home the awards tonight.
Man, Stern Pinball. Congratulations.
That's deserving.
A lot of hard work over there at the factory at Stern.
It is. That pin has been. It's deserving. Like, it's easy to say Godzilla, but it's deserving. There's a reason.
I'm telling you that game is going down as a classic.
It will.
And it doesn't help these awards, but it's going down as a classic.
I'm not wild about it, but...
What's the next category, Greg? We'll see if he even knows. Let's see if he's even following the outline here. You don't know, do you? You don't know what the next category is.
I try not to look at the paper.
It feels like sometimes I'm the main feature and you're simply my best accessory.
Oh!
Best Accessory. Guns N' Roses Marquee Topper by Jersey Jack Pinball. Led Zeppelin Airship Spotlight Topper by Stern Pinball. Stern Insider Connected Kit by Stern Pinball. The Mandalorian Amban Rifle Armor by Stern Pinball.
Now, none of these accessories will live up to me.
That's right.
But I was not nominated this year.
Unobtainium accessory.
So
there were some toppers. I love the toppers. Absolutely. We had the armor, Mandalorian armor, but we also had the GNR topper. See, Church Jack did show up after all.
Good.
They showed up.
Will GNR bring home an award?
Led Zeppelin topper. Spotlights.
Your winner for Best Pinball Accessory. goes to
something you all own.
Stern Insider Connected Kit.
That's it. That is it.
That really is an extreme accessory. For what Stern is looking at doing with that, what you can already do with it, and what they're planning to roll out. Yeah. Freaking amazing accessory.
I'm trying to think if anything is connected. You have anything connected yet?
Me?
No, you don't.
Batman 66?
You do.
Batman 66.
When you know this guy buys an accessory, it's a good accessory. Man, did you know that over 20,000 people, this is early 2022, already over 20,000 accounts signed up
Are you
to
serious?
the Insider Connected, I promise
Damn,
you.
that's pretty
Thousands of kits are going out every month. These things are going to be everywhere.
That's kind of exciting.
So, in order to get your Stern Insider Kit, all you've got to do is pre-order at CoinGiver.
Sometimes
CoinGiver.
I gotta keep him in check.
Speaking of being kept in check.
Oh!
Sometimes streamers got to be kept in check. They're rascals.
Things get wild when you lie.
They're nuts. You should see TPN.
Oh,
it's like damn Animal House over there. There's brawls hanging up on the doors.
I do love a lot of people that stream for TPN.
For some reason, there's a bunch of chili being cooked. I don't know what reference that is. I love chili.
There's some unique individuals over there that really make for some entertaining live action.
Oh, and I'm hoping we're going to see him in these top nominees.
Tightrope.
For the Excellence Award.
Top rope.
Top rope. Well, he wears tights. You want to see a streaming show? I doubt he's going to be in these top.
I love it though.
Top rope.
It's one of my favorite shows. Literally one of my favorort shows.
I want to see you do a collab with him. Get really drunk. Dress in the
we'd be banned.
The wrestling garb and really go to town. Oh, who else is going to be in here? We got Dead Flip. He's been streaming a long time.
Yes.
Took a step back though, so maybe not there. Let's go ahead. Let's see who your top nominees were for
excellence in pinball streaming.
Yeah, let's do it. Pinball streaming's easy.
Excellence in pinball streaming. Don't
Watch for
panic,
flashing
Flip.
Who's Dada? Why are we revealing Dada? What?
Look at your butt, Mario. You can just ask me if you want me to look at your butt.
I'm proud of my butt.
You should be proud of your butt.
Oh my god, this is all getting clipped, and this is making clips of the week. I'm gonna go back and clip this if somebody else does it. I don't know if that's gonna do damage. It seems damagey. I feel like everybody has some sort of an interesting story or something, or just a situation that popped up that got you to start streaming. Why did you start streaming? How long have you been streaming?
It looked easy.
Destiny. And here
IE pinball.
Oh, good. I'm glad you called it the Destiny clock again. Bringing that back.
Right. Okay.
Oh wow, Haley, off the.
Over. Yes,
That's phenomenal.
10 seconds. Perfect.
Oh, you can't do better. That was perfect execution. Good God.
Just have that recording. Just click that, whatever it is, and then just run that. That's all.
Yeah.
That was perfect.
There's your tutorial.
There's the tutorial. It's done.
Oh my gosh! Godzilla may be making his way to another city.
Let's see the math here. Let's see the math.
Damage to the city is astronomical.
This is multipliers. Oh my gosh.
Let's turn off that DMD. Thank you.
Mystery Pinball Theater 3000.
Attention, Manu. We have a problem.
I got you, Flipstream. God dog it. Jeez, you're like my wife. Honey, turn off the DMD. All right, Marge, I got it. Turn off the DMD. All right, I'm going to turn off the DMD. Just give me a second to turn off the damn DMD. Well, you didn't turn the DMD off. That's fine. I will turn off the DMD.
Jesus. Oh, the noise scared me. I was like,
All right, well, there you go.
There we go.
I killed a teenager.
Pinball streaming is near and dear to me, not because we've done it before, not because it's easy, because Lord knows it's a lot easier than doing a video show. It's a joke. But it's near and dear to me because as part of the ownership and regulatory body of the Pinball Network, I am indebted to all of the affiliates we have and the brand new Pinball Network dedicated channel.
Which
That's
is awesome.
a big one. Every day a week, Every day of the week, people, you guys can watch live pinball streaming from some of your favorite streamers in the industry.
And it's like I said, opening up. Like, it's honestly some of my favorite shows because everybody is so absurdly unique that it's so entertaining. Something for everybody.
I do. I'll take the time. Thank you, sponsors to that too, the TPN, Stern Pinball, and all of them. Thank you guys for supporting moving pinball forward with streaming. The winner of the Crystal for excellence in pinball streaming. There were some TPM people in there, and I appreciate that. Not today.
Oh!
It's IE Pinball again. Woo! Carl, baby. He's a master.
Yeah, that's what it's like. He's sort of a pioneer. He's a
master.
You can't say enough about how clean and absolutely gorgeous his streams are.
God, you have Pin Clash? Remember Pin Clash?
I do remember Pin Clash.
Oh my God, they're choreographed. They're produced. That doesn't take anything away from Manu or George because Lord knows they're my favorites.
Yeah, I love Manu.
Oh man, how clean their streams are and technologically advanced.
Yep.
But the godfather of pinball streaming is a new dog in town.
Very well put.
It's Carl D'Angelo. You know what Carl D'Angelo is working on? You ever seen those videos that you always stumble upon on Facebook and then 5 minutes later you're like, shit, I watched that whole thing. The Masterclass?
Oh!
Yeah, Masterclass Pinball Streaming.
Very good, sir.
All right. This next category is tough. I'm trying to
Just give the remaining awards to Godzilla and let's go grab a pint.
I'm down. Let's go grab a beer. Let's give the awards to Godzilla.
Definitely getting a beer.
Let's go grab a beer. That's a good idea.
Regardless of who wins.
You know she drinks Guinness. I'm not trying to be stereotypical. You know she drinks some Guinness there. No, I was going to say this next award's really tough because there's so many favorites to pick from. It's something that your mom loves having a collection of, and that's best toys.
Best toys. Godzilla by Stern Pinball.
The bridge is down. Buildings throughout the city are being damaged. This is incredible.
Halloween by Spooky Pinball. Sorcerer's Apprentice by Multimorphic.
You've got to have toys in pinball, Greg. What was your favorite toy this year in pinball? You're still thinking about the old joke about your momskins. Okay. Do you like toys?
I do.
I can talk to you about it.
Toys and pinball machines only.
I was always wondering why you had like the world's largest flashlight in your house. It was string. Like this thing doesn't even shine. Godzilla.
Toys and pinball machines are very hard to pick because they're often fully loaded.
Godzilla's gonna win. It's toys. It's gonna be Godzilla. Come on, it's Godzilla. He's like the coolest toy ever.
Actually, it's so jam-packed full of toys.
Yes. No disrespect to Halloween. No disrespect to Sorcerer's Apprentice. But this is Godzilla's year, and toys is one thing that they just nail. Nail toys
in multiple fronts.
Speaking of nailing something, Greg. There's a lot of rules that I have in this friendship. We'll keep it clean. A lot of rules I have. Number one, if I call twice, it's an emergency. Right?
Yes.
If I call twice, it's an emergency. Another rule that I have.
Yes.
And you have. If we don't feel like talking, we don't talk.
No.
Man.
There's no hurt. No.
Sometimes I piss you off. Sometimes I'm tired of talking to me.
My wife will go, oh, he hit the U button.
He did.
And I'm like, and?
Yep.
Like, we just know that we have a mutual business respect. If he doesn't answer after 2 rings, I know he's not going to answer. I hang up immediately. Now, that's caused some problems for anybody else I talk to.
That's right.
Because I inherently let the phone ring twice and hang up.
The rules in a friendship sometimes are different than the rules in a relationship. But there's a lot of rules. Even pinball's got rules. A lot of rules in pinball.
There are rules in pinball.
Some of them are complex. They hurt my head.
Just like friendships.
Some of them are wonderful. Some of them too easy. I didn't say monsters, but some of them are just too... Love you, Dwight. Some of them are too easy. So let's see who the judging committee thought were the best rules in code this year.
Best rules. Godzilla by Stern Pinball. Led Zeppelin by Stern Pinball. The Mandalorian by Stern Pinball.
Rules matter.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me that Stern Pinball is in all these categories. No. Stern has just wonderful, in general, wonderful rules. Really do.
Because they've got some of the best coders in all of pinball.
And now with the Insider Connected kit, you don't even have to plug in that USB.
Oh, to update.
You can update it automatically.
Yeah. Kind of scares me. I don't trust the man.
Who's going to win it? It's anytime Keith Elwin's doing something with Rick Nagel, that's who I think is going to win.
But you got
my boy
Dwight.
I do love some Dwight code more than any.
So the winner for this year's best rules.
Not Led Zeppelin, huh?
So harsh. Godzilla.
Mm-hmm.
It is. It's well really. It is.
That is the objective, correct answer.
It's a great rule set, and it is ever improving.
Yes, it's not even at 0.9 yet.
No, I'm excited to see where that game goes. I really am.
No. I'm excited to see where the rest of the ceremony goes.
This next category can only be viewed if you're one of my Patreon club members.
She's witty.
She's on fire this year.
She's witty. A little shout out there. A little shout out there. We need to look into that. She's right, though. Pinball podcasting. It's a big one.
Yes.
It's a big excellence category here. Keep it towards the end because it's huge.
It is huge.
A lot of pinball podcasts left this year.
Yes.
A lot started this year.
Yes.
Now, let's see who the top nominees are for Excellence Award in Pinball Podcasting.
Excellence in Pinball Podcasting. Backbox Pinball Podcast.
Welcome to the Backbox Pinball Podcast, a podcast for lady pinballers and their friends. Each week, we will sit down with a guest and chat about news and events related to women in the sport and hobby of pinball. Now here's your host, Lauren Gray.
Wait a minute. I have a co-host. The co-host search has finally been completed, and there is a new co-host to the Backbox Pinball Podcast. So this show is now hosted by Lauren Gray and from Austin, Texas, Rebecca Salem. Yay!
I want to be part of your podcast, Lauren. I was about to try to, let me try it again. Let's see. Part of your podcast. There we go.
Yay! Awesome. I love it. So
Final round Pinball Podcast.
If the Titanic couldn't take him down when he was a teenager, nothing can.
It's the new TV series everyone's talking about.
Roger saves the world!
See Roger utilize his skills in other areas, like when he performed miracles in the delivery room.
This baby isn't breathing! Roger, we need a slap save!
See Roger save everything from baseball games to saving you money on car insurance.
Plus, you'll see Roger with his toughest task ever, his legacy.
I'm worried. Young Josh will never grow up to be a pinball champion.
Oh, Ellen, don't worry, honey. I know how we can save this. We'll just have another son.
Roger saves the world!
Silverball Chronicles.
So once the pinball industry starts winding down, Steve had been at Atari. He was making a few games at Atari.
California Speed.
Yeah.
Actually, a really fun, cool racing game. Of course, Steve would do an awesome racing game. He formed Steve Ritchie Productions, and he did a few redemption games because for some reason, individuals in pinball, of course, have a sister product, which is kiddie gambling or redemption games, or gambling machines, which, of course, are actual gambling. And in 2002, 2003, the whole pinball industry was more or less hanging on a thread. Stern Pinball was the only game in town, and of course, they weren't doing the blockbuster numbers that even Sega was doing in the time before it. Steve Ritchie, of course, was 53 at this time, and he was a grizzled 7-finger veteran of the coin-op market, so of course, he could add some value to somebody.
Slam Tilt Podcast.
Coming to you from beautiful upstate New York, this is the Slam Tilt Podcast, a show about all things pinball. I'm your host, Ron Hallett, here with my co-host, Bruce Nightingale.
5 years.
Yes, 5 years. This is episode 170, and this is our 5th year of podcasting. Yes. Isn't this exciting? This whole thing started, what was the exact day? I think it was Wednesday. So something like July 14th, 2016. Yep. Damn. That's a long time.
The Pinball Show.
All you've got to do is give a screech. Dennis, do you have an example of the way the Godzilla roars?
Yeah, I always go, "Arr."
Well, that was a hungover Godzilla.
That's standard. This was the Toho era, or the Shoga era Godzilla.
Yeah. Mine goes...
That's a pooping Godzilla. That's right.
Hi there. I'm glad you got me out. I was stuck all up in there. Well, I'm sure glad there was a fat spinner. I like it when people let things rip.
They never have that in the shows, like Godzilla turds. You know how big that would be? Does he only shit in the ocean?
I don't know. I wonder if it's radioactive.
I wonder if he's like us, where he's out in public and he's like, I can't poop here. I got to go home.
Yeah, he's laying pieces of paper out on the ground to sit on.
Holy USB mics, Greg. That is a lot of nominees. 5 of them.
And some good nominees.
And I listen to all of them. I listen to every one of them. Out of those, final round. I love me some Jeff Teolis and Martin Robbins.
Silverball Chronicles. I like some Silverball Chronicles.
That one's deserving. It truly is. It's a historical piece. It's not time sensitive.
Like it.
They do a terrific job. And even though he couldn't open up a show, David Dennis does a really good job as a host of Silverball Chronicles. Slam Tilt, Bruce, baby. He's been around forever and representing the females in the group. Backbox. Rebecca Salam just joined. She's from Fliptronic. She joined as well. And then our little show. Who's going to win it?
The winner is
Podcast
for Excellence in Pinball Podcast.
Where's Kaneda at? Is he not in here? He the least deserved to be in here. Hey, I'm only one vote.
Win our vote. I didn't even get the vote.
Well, why didn't you vote, you lazy ass?
And the winner is
Voting forever.
The Pinball Show. Zach Minnie and Dennis Crystal.
Dennis, nicely done.
Good job, guys.
I gotta say, Dennis Crystal, probably my favorite pinball personality in 2021.
I will tell you, and this comes from a place of complete and utter brutal honesty.
Oh, I don't like these talks.
When that show was started, I enjoyed it. I thought it was good.
That's not bad.
It's fleeting. It was there.
Okay.
But I will have to say that I actually, and it's still only a shower show. I only listen to pinball podcasts in the shower.
I don't know how to think about that, how to feel about that, but okay.
But I will say that I actually look forward to your all show now.
Really?
And I'll tell you what stands out to me the most is how absolutely fantastic that Dennis has become.
Dennis,
opening himself up, being more lively, joking, witty, actually having hilarious. A good time. Like when you listen to the old show, I think Dennis, maybe some nerves, I don't know what it was, but he's opened up so much that you can tell that he even put out some smart-ass comments.
Yeah.
And he is enjoying himself.
So I said, I truly think this is an award that goes to Dennis Kriesel. my other half on the Pinball Show. Thank you for all the votes from our peers. Thank you so much. But this is an award for Dennis because he has busted his butt. Yeah. He's represented very well, not only guys for the Pinball Show, but also for the Eclectic Gamers podcast. Yes. For writing in general and for the Pinball Network. He's a great spokesperson for pinball. He's a brilliant human being. He's a sweetheart. He's got a sweet little ass too on him. But overall, Dennis Kriesel, a little apple bob. Little apple. I like that. But Dennis Kriesel, I can't say enough kind things. No. He deserves this. And without him, this award wouldn't have happened. So,
I completely agree.
Nicely done, Dennis.
Good job, guys.
Oh, man.
Uh-oh.
I'm about to lay out here in a minute.
This right here brings us to something.
You got good taste? You got good design, flavor? Huh?
I got a good layout.
Do you? When's the last time you shaved? We're going to jump right into best layout, best design. Check your geometry. Where's your protractors at, nerds? Just offended all of them. I'm sorry. Can't be much worse than what Robert Mueller at Deep Root Pinball did to these people. Not only did he steal these nerds' money, he stole the nerds' grandma's money.
Best playfield design and layout. Godzilla by Stern Pinball. Led Zeppelin by Stern Pinball. The Mandalorian by Stern Pinball.
I will tell you on this one. Some of the others I thought could still be a toss-up.
Got Stern.
This one here, I felt was clear and definitive.
Why? Well, go ahead and elaborate. Why?
My personal choice.
Go ahead and shit on Brian Eddy here real quick. Go ahead and the historical mastermind that is Steve Ritchie Flowman. Go ahead, crap on him for Keith Elwin. Been in the game, designing games for what, 4 years, 5 years?
And the winner for best pinball design and layout goes to...
Love you, Brian Eddy. Godzilla's gonna do it.
It's just so hard. We've talked before about how insanely difficult it is to beat what Elwin does.
It's each and every year.
It's insane.
It doesn't take him 2 years. It doesn't take him 3 years.
No.
It's every year. And he doesn't half-ass it.
No.
Always good. Let's jump into our newest category, our newest award that we're calling the Harry Williams Pinball Legacy Award. It's our Lifetime Achievement Award. Showcasing and recognizing someone for a career, lifelong endeavor into pinball and bringing people like you and I what we love the most.
Yes.
There's so many people I can think would be good recipients to this.
There are a lot of deserving recipients, but there can only be one winner a year.
Is that? I guess there could be more. We can make rules that, I guess it wouldn't be
then
really.
It loses its appeal.
I'll tell you what. I voted for somebody, and spoiler alert, they did not win this year.
Yes.
But damn it, if I won't vote for them next year, you know who that is? I'm going to give them recognition right here, to all of you, because this special is very near dear to me. But not only that, they are near and dear mostly to Gary Stern and Stern Pinball, and it's Shelly Sachs. Shelly, you don't even know who Shelly is. Pfft. You wouldn't have pinball machines if you didn't love and enjoy what Shelly does. Shelly is a wonderful. I'm looking at you, Shelly. You've been with Stern since the Data East years.
Oh,
people talk about Gary Stern. They talk about Joe Kaminkow. But the heart, the soul, the meat in that sandwich, Shelly Sachs. She was there from the beginning.
You had me at Data East.
See? Absolutely. So that was my vote, but sadly.
That's a very good vote then.
I'm telling you.
It really is.
Shelly is this person that nobody knows about. Plus, you don't want to make her mad. You get on Shelly. Love you, Shelly. Hi, love you. All right, so let's give this award away.
Yeah.
The Harry Williams Pinball Legacy Award.
I'll tell you, Greg, this person that's receiving this is very deserving.
Yes.
They have brought so much over such a long span of their career, and they don't just do this as a job.
No.
They live this.
Passion.
They live this. They're very passionate. It's not only a pinball creator, it's in many respects a friend.
Oh, very much so.
This was a surprising one.
Yes.
And I think even to this recipient, they will be surprised as well.
I can see
the first year coming out of the gates, you're thinking of a Gary Stern, you think, right, George Gomez.
Yeah.
But
Exactly
instead,
right.
it's none other than our friend, your friend, Mr. Light Show himself. Congratulations, Dwight Sullivan.
Congratulations, Dwight Sullivan, also known for his Dynamite Dwight shows. Maybe next year, Keith Elwin.
Very much deserved show.
Oh my goodness. Dwight Sullivan, bet you didn't see that one coming.
I kind of didn't, you know, but you know, when you say it and you find out who it is, you sit there and you go,
Absolutely.
Very much so. Because, you know, like, it's another one of those things of where that when we were very early on in pinball, and we started kind of making our rounds at shows and everything, you know, one of the people that I latched onto the most was Dwight.
Sure.
His entire personality is so infectious. And
he's approachable.
He is. That's what I was going to say. He's so inviting to anyone to speak to him. And it's like he's known you for 20 years in the first 10 minutes that you talk to him.
He's got just such a great sense of humor. He's a brilliant person.
Yes.
He's brought so many coding and programming innovations in pinball that people don't even realize sometimes.
Like multipliers.
Well, he brought multipliers.
Lots of multipliers.
Boy, he stood behind that multiplier gate. But he brought so many things, so many novel ideas. I mean, you look at the things like the RPG things in the Foundry of Mandalorian, or just, well, I can't say enough about Dwight Sullivan. And I'm glad he's got
to
this.
me, he is one of those people. You know, that we always stress moments. To me, Dwight is one of those moment creators.
He is the moment maker.
He is. That is to me like his special gift that he has embedded is he knows how to create moments.
I'm so glad you brought that up.
I love it. Like it takes a very mediocre game and it can still have a great rule set, but the fact that he can throw those
he
moments,
codes moments.
Yes, that's what knocks some of those games over the top.
We've said it for years. That is why games coded by Dwight Sullivan and team, they stick in our collection.
Yes.
They just do. But think about some of the games he's been through. Some of your favorite, Terminator 2.
Love Terminator.
You love Terminator 2. The Getaway High Speed.
Everybody loves Getaway.
Everybody loves that. Game of Thrones.
Oh.
Come on, Chuck Wirt right now is drooling.
Loves it.
Game of Thrones. Ghostbusters.
Moments.
So many moments of Ghostbusters. Look, we were there from the beginning saying, guys, the code's good. I'm telling you, this code is good.
Amazing. And people were just not. So it was one of those things where
it takes a little time to warm up to Dwight.
Because Dwight did some things a little differently. So I think that it threw people, they didn't know what to expect. It was the fear of the unknown. It was the fear of the different. And then everybody's came around. Star Wars.
He's confident in his abilities, so he can put himself out there and say, you know what? I don't care if initially you don't know what this is. I don't care if initially I know that you guys are going to like this. Let it breathe a little bit, and I assure you, you know, you're going to be happy.
He has, I feel, a clear vision. He knows what he wants, and he does it. Unapologetically does it.
That's what I love about him. He's got that edge.
He really does. Which you would never... could you imagine, like, in any other term saying, Dwight Sullivan's got some edge.
Oh, man.
But he does when it comes to that.
Has edge. I mean, look at even Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh,
we both love that game.
Dude, tough.
Yeah, leveling up the characters.
But
that's
I love
novel.
it.
That's new.
The training.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, it's
Mandalorian he did this year.
Yeah.
So many cool things. Dwight, we love you, bud.
Thank
you. We really, really love you. And we love that you've spent the last 30 plus years doing this. And you've got another 30 in you.
Yep.
You're a young guy.
Yep.
Let's keep going.
Yep. Thank you for what you bring to pinball, and thank you most for being our friend.
Blinded by Dwight.
Best in Show. Godzilla by Stern Pinball. Led Zeppelin by Stern Pinball.
All right, comes down to this, Greg. Oh, man. I don't want to go. I don't want to leave these people. But we got to. We got to. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for voting and participating. Your Best of Show is about to be announced. But are we going to do this again next year? These people are going to see us next year? Miss Announcer Lady, thank you so much. Man.
It's always a pleasure with
I love doing these things.
I do too.
But it's time to celebrate. We need to celebrate. Miss Announcer Lady, meet up with her, go grab a beer, play some pinball.
That'll be a long trip.
This is crazy. The Best of Show, Greg, down to 2 nominees. Not even 3. 2 nominees. And you want to know why?
Why?
Because only 2 games this year received a Best in Show vote from the judges. Meaning, of all of those games, all of those judges, all their votes went to just 2 people.
I can see that.
Just 2 games.
Actually, I can't.
And they're both Stern pinball machines. You've seen them yourself. You've got Led Zeppelin.
It's insane.
You've got, Steve Ritchie's Led Zeppelin. You've got Godzilla by Keith Owen. Right now, Gary Stern is sitting at home not watching this. But if he were watching this, I think he'd be celebrating. Right?
Yeah.
He's had a good year.
A real good year.
Pinball has had a good year.
A real good year.
We know Gary Stern, a side note. I can just picture him riding his Harley. One of his favorite pastimes, Harley Davidson motorcycle. But I bet you didn't know this, Greg.
Okay.
Another one of his favorite pastimes, Gary Stern's, is actually maintaining a dairy farm. Yeah, dairy farm. Bet you didn't know that, did you?
I can see Gary Stern milking some cows.
You ever milked a cow?
No.
Yeah. But he doesn't milk cows. No. Didn't milk cows.
Well, you said a dairy farm.
He didn't milk cows because why in the world would you be busy milking cows when you make a hell of a lot more money milking a goat? Open the envelope. Show them all. Show them what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, your Best in Show crystal goes to Godzilla!
Congratulations! Nicely done!
Throw it. It feels good.
Where?
It feels good.
Where was Prime? Display your crystals.
And look, if some of you people out there are saying, this is a media bias. These are all your friends. I assure you, it's not. You'll vote for them too. Tune in 2 months from now when they're going to pick up and clean up on all the plastics at what we call the Pinball Industry Awards sequel to Twippies. See you guys at TPF.
Thank you again for participating in and watching the Pinball Industry Awards, presented by the Pinball Network. More information about the voting and selection process can be found at thepinballindustry.awards.com or thepinball.network. I wonder how many awards Back to the Future Pinball will win in 2022. See you next year for the ultimate Pinball Awards event that everyone will be talking about. The Pinball Industry Awards is sponsored by Flippin' Out Pinball, Coin Giver, and Trophy Depot.
Yeah, I guess they did a good job this year. Fucking Greg Bone.
Oh, man. Really? Should we go kill one of the dogs?
Good.
Put it in a pillowcase and hit it with a hammer?
Oh! PETA.
PETA's gonna get canceled by PETA. I think that's the cool thing now.
We ain't talking about the kind your mom likes. Little PETA.
Never heard that. That's good.
Some unique.
Let me go ahead.
You
start it.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.